That's the wrong screen. Let's make sure I actually get the game on and 3, 2, 1. Hello, 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 hello. I hope everyone in chat is doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you right now. I was a bit of an idiot there, don't mind me, just behind the scenes of me doing busy, 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 busy. But we are back for day 2 of our Pokemon Black Randomized Nuzlocke series that we are doing. I guess I don't know why I'm kind of talking like as if I'm doing YouTube, but we're not. This is Twitch. but I'm gonna shut up. And I'm not clicked onto my game, but now I am. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well. Hello, Box and Flame. Hope you both are doing well. And also, Box, I don't know why I decided to give me headpats when I don't deserve it, but I was rechecking my Black 2 randomizer and Platinum randomizer, only to realize in Black 2, Regigigas got Stall, meanwhile in Platinum it got Wonder Guard. Huh. That is an interesting choice of abilities to give a Regigigas. Because even though I wouldn't say they're quote-unquote better than Slow Start, because quite frankly, Stall is one of my least favourite abilities. But you can never go wrong with having an ability that's not Slow Start for a Regigigas. But hi Sky and Link as well. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's not waste any more time with waiting on this. Wonder God on anything other than... yeah, true. But now, let's not waste any more time then. So let's give you guys a quick team recap. You just got here for, shut up. But hi as well. But no, let's do a quick team recap for you guys, because I like to do this between every episode, technically. So up first we have Cheryl the Among Us, who was named by a raider from last time. Which I think of again, whoever that was. I forget their name, but thank you again for that. Rockin' Hardy Nature, rockin' Mold Breaker, with a Zobastonish Growth and Bide. Up next we have Eon, our timid nature. Hanadios, the Fungi Menace, yeah. Yeah, but Eon the Timid Latios rocking Flare Boost, which is not the worst thing for it, honestly. It's actually pretty damn good. Especially with its nature being like that. Anyway. Rocking Sidewave, Heal, Black, Helping Hand, and Safeguard, sorry. Not Self-Guard. What am I even thinking about? Up next we have the starter that you guys chose from a poll. Fantina, the Modest Miss Maggie, is rocking Lightning Rod. Shut up, Box. Rocking Astonish, Sidewave, Growl, and Spite. And last but not least, our most recent addition to the team. Baggy, the Hardy Natured Scraggy, rocking Reckless, which isn't the best thing for it, but it does get Head Smash, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Rocking Fin Attack, Low Kick, Sand Attack, and Head Butt. Now, in the last episode, we ended off with the Team Plasma in the cave having to bring back that mana. And today, hopefully, we can try our best to get to the second gym and beat that. And hopefully at least get to Castelia. We don't have to do the gym today in Castelia. But as long as we get there in like a good 2 or 3 hours like my usual, then that's good enough for me. But let's get into this. Those trainers over there I already fought when I did a little bit of grinding on me Among Us. So I don't have to worry about that. But there are still some trainers I have to go for. Mainly being the ones down here because I didn't go down here last time. I just kind of stayed up to the north of this route. Route 3, I believe this is. But Poet Kimberly. I used to know someone called Kimberly. Thank you for the 45 watch streak, not the head pass, but the watch streak. Because I don't deserve it. I forgot that Shubbit has Drizzle. But that is an interesting choice of a ability for them, especially when they're cursing. Drizzle on a puppet is odd. Yeah. Drizzle on a puppet. Drizzle on a puppet. Drizzle on a puppet. Ain't got a drizzle when it comes in a puppet. I don't know. I checked DMs, look what I added to my island. What did you add to your Tomodachi island? Oh, okay. Cool. I'm not surprised you would add that, not gonna lie. I'm not surprised. But down goes the puppets. Love in a bottle, love in a bottle. I ain't got love in it, fuck. Hi, Belda. I already got my encounter here, so I don't need to worry about Beldum. Thank God. I'm not gonna lie, if I made something like that in my Tomodachi life as well, I would definitely give it to like My Me, Boxes Me, Breeze Me, Vels Me. Like a lot of the trans me's that I have. Because I can count high Registeel, but I can count about like 4 or 5 that I have on my island. The low catch rate menace. Indeed they are. But that is a Registeel and I do not want it to explode. I do not want it to explode. Well, hi, Charon. How you doing? Stop. I'll talk to grass over there. Every now and then, two Pokemon will pop out at the same time. In other words, you have to be careful of the darker grass. I'm heading to the Nacrene City. Yeah, you do what you need to do. But I don't think... Charon more like chair him. True, though. I actually don't mind Charon, though. Charon's a rival that I actually find decent. I think it's not my all-time favourite rival. Because for me, that's Hugh. I love Hugh. And also Gary, obviously. I love Gary. Rockable Taff! Rockable Taff! But no, it's like... Hugh and Gary will always be my favourite rivals, along with N, actually, because I consider N as a rival. Because yes, he is a Team Plasma boss in this game, but I consider him more as a rival, compared to that. And this Wigglytuff is gonna be bulky, so I'm gonna swap the Baggy. And I find it funny that I actually know someone called Baggy as well, who also streams on Twitch, but they're like a friend of Kelly's or something like that, so I don't know. Anyway, don't think I need to see my favourite rival in all honesty. Nah. Completely fair, and now I'm being slapped. Ugh. Stop snapping me! That last one was a crit. How dare. How dare. Yippee, though. Yippee and Kaye. Oh, Mega Drain. I'll get rid of Bide. I don't want to worry about Bide. Because I feel like I'm someone that just does not like using Bide, even on like a C-Dot, for example. But then again, though, you rarely ever see like Bide on a Shiftry, for example. You rarely ever see it. I forgot I still have the experience share on, actually. I may as well keep that, actually, for now. Just to help me get some levels for this gym, at least, so that I'm not worried about grinding too much. Outside of having to, like, wait until we get into Nacrene City, then get our encounter on the exterior Pinwheel Forest, because I consider the exterior and the interior Pinwheel Forest as separate encounters, mainly because they both actually have, like, completely different encounters. And then Minion, you are very forgetful. The fossils? True! Actually, true. Because I think I have 2, I believe, because I got one from... and I was about to say Accumula for a second, but no, that's one of the post-game ones. And unless if I'm thinking of a different one. Yippee! Yippee! Let's freaking go! I will admit, I was almost tempted to become freaking Chicken Nugget during that, but no, my vocal cords wanted me to become freaking Toad instead, I guess. I will take the Lucky Egg, though. I will happily take the Lucky Egg. And I don't know why it's always this trainer that I forget it is a trainer sometimes, because they're just walking around mindlessly on the bridge. That is a duck. And I don't know how well I'm going to do on a duck. Especially when the enemy I have is Cyrus, and I'm pretty sure I get Dragon Breath at level 20. Which also isn't terrible to have, to be fair. But even though that Lucky Egg is going to give me some good levels, I'm really hoping it doesn't really give me too much experience, like makes me over-leveled, even though the second gym with the 10% increase that I have from the settings will be level 22 instead of 20. Why do I know these things? Because I played Gen 5 too much. Huh. Apom! Apom! I like Apom, weirdly enough. They're one of those Pokemon that's like, in the anime, they like to tease Ash and Pikachu a lot. Though I'm also thinking about Emolga as well, to be fair, from the Gen 5 anime. But Apom's a silly guy. I like Apom. Banana. How dare you, miss? I might turn the game up just a tad bit. Yeah, no, exactly. Apom love to... they love to steal the hat. And I feel like I remember them doing that in the Pokemon Heroes movie, but I could be wrong. Oh, actually, was that Totodile that did that? Oh, it's been a while since I've last seen it. It's been a while since I've last seen it, but I love the Pokemon Heroes movie, which is technically the 5th movie in the franchise, I believe. Because, yeah, no, it goes... The original with Mewtwo and Mew, the Pokemon 2000 with Lugia, then the 3rd Pokemon movie with the Unknowns and Entei, the 4th movie being the Celebi, which actually used to terrify me as a kid. Like, I don't really remember a nice Colberberry. I will happily... I will happily take benefits from that with the Elite Four in this game. Happily. Hi, Archeops. I kind of wish I had you. But hopefully we will see if we can get it at another location. Sure, you are wasting time with your Maulbreaker. I need out. I said I need out. You need out. Let me out, you little shizer. It really is, it really is. Like it really makes sense why it actually got defeated. Hi, Cappy! Okay, thank you for finally running after, like, what, 3 or 4 turns? But now I can actually fight this damn trainer. Where's that damn trainer, Poet Stacy? No. Wait, hold on, Stacy. Stacy's mom has got it going on! She's all I want! And that's a Turtwig! Any Pokemon without his Nothing ability is honestly kind of powerful. Yeah, just like Headkin, Slacking. Because I think the other day, actually, I was watching a video from a Nuzlocke. And a Slacking that I saw, because I think it was an Oras playthrough. And yeah, it's like, I never realized how good Slacking actually is when it doesn't have Truant. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. But I don't know, there's worse things that Slacking could have, like Slow Start, for example. Oh! Cheryl is now a mother. Slacking with huge power or something would be an absolute threat. That would be like a massive boost to its already sky-high attack. But Cheryl, you are now a mother. You is a mother! Oh, hi, Acid. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, gotcha. I'm literally just spamming Astonish. Acid. That's not really going to affect anything because I'm faster than you, because I'm faster than you anyway. But actually, that reminds me, because I was on Pokemon Champions yesterday after not playing it for like a week. And I made myself a Mega Frostlass team that I'm actually really proud of. Quickly move these guys around. Fantina still needs moves. So I'm really hoping whatever TM we get from Lenora, it will be a good one. But we shall see. And that feels weird seeing April 21st. I don't know why I thought I said April 1st for a second, and I was like, I'd rather it not be April 1st, because that would mean Tomodachi Life wouldn't even be out yet. But hi, Terran. If you go straight from here, there's a Pokemon Center, and use these if you want. Thank you for the free berries. Give your Pokemon a chest of berries to hold, and if it ever falls asleep, it'll wake up immediately. And another piece of advice. Nacrene City Gym Leader uses question types. So if you have a question type, it might give you a bigger advantage. Okay, great. Thanks, Sharon. In your disgusting voice. But anyways. So let's see what's here first. So we got... Oh my god. We got X Special, Black Belt, PP Maxes, Super Potions, Full Heal, Eviolite, which isn't in Champions, and I'm annoyed of it. Escape Rope and Iron Plate. The Iron Plate... Yeah, the Eviolite would be a nice thing to have. I'm not going to get the Iron Plate though because we don't have a Steel type yet. But the PP Maxes would be very nice. It would be very nice. I don't think any of these NPCs give you anything, do they? Do you know a Pokemon called Ordino? Yes, I do. And I actually kind of like their Mega, weirdly enough. Oh, that's something I can quickly do. Because I have 2 fossils. Oh wait, oh wait, hold on, we're about to... Actually, screw it. We'll do this first. Hi, Anne. I want to see things no one can see. Those are Pokemon inside Pokeballs, and the truth of how trainers should be, and the future where Pokemon have become perfect. Do you feel the same? That's so. I think my friends and I should test you to see if you can see the future too. True, I agree actually, Slim. If only Mega World knew had a better shiny. A gentleman Mike. Oh yeah, I forgot N is practically Mike now. And the Amphibarb Birch, great. My least favourite water ground Pokemon. But I can at least stab Astonish it. It probably won't do a lot, but okay, never mind, that was a crit. Mud Bomb! Oh. Another Mud Bomb. I've actually landed 2 back to back, that can be rare. Because I'm pretty sure Mud Bomb has like a 80-85 accuracy around there. Like, Mud Bomb's accuracy is kind of booty. Xatu. I'm gonna stay in for Xatu, actually. Xatu is a Pokemon I rarely ever use, actually. Because I think the last time I used it was in Sword and Shield, but I didn't like it as much. Nightshade again. Ooh. Okay, I was right then, I was right. I need some Super Potions. And I'm glad the Pokemon Center here does it. Okay. Nightshade, should be fine. Okay, yeah, we can live another Nightshade. We can live another Nightshade. What? Okay, we got the flinch. Yippee! Well done, Fantina, with your crappy moveset. See, this is why I wish I honestly had a better choice of starters compared to what we did get. Because I don't remember what the other two were. I'll be honest. But I wish there was something good, better than Miss Magius. Because like, don't get me wrong, Miss Magius is a great Pokemon. It's just its moveset is booty cheeks because of it being a stone evolution. And of course you do. No, you're gonna have bite or something, aren't you? No tackle. No, that only did like 5 points of damage. That's another tackle. That's another 5 points of damage. I missed? I'm gonna die. I'm living. I'm swapping. But this is a definite heal moment after this. A definite heal moment. And I think we're only on the second Pokemon. Another last, never mind. I'm stupid, my brain doesn't work. Please stop hitting my Pokemon. No. Stop attacking me! That sort of thing. Yeah. The best buff of all the Stone Evos can get is just better level up movesets. True. Which is why I'm actually happy, because I'm pretty sure they buffed it in like Gen 9 as well, actually, where it's like the Stone Evolutions don't learn as much still, but they can still learn things that their pre-evolution can still learn. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. And it's my turn to become the hero, you know, we'll be friends. Let's get most of his dialogue. I feel annoyed of that, not gonna lie. But let's see, can I get super potions from that guy first? I don't know why I'm trying to think now, actually. Because one thing that I've not seen in a Pokemon game in ages is the Pokerus virus thing. I have not seen it in so long. Hello, I can get you. I'm just gonna get 10 of you for now. Because how am I doing on balls? Not exactly the best. I can at least get 4 of these for now. I was last in Sword and Shield. Okay. Because I was about to say, I don't remember seeing it in Gen 9. So I don't know if it was like a natural thing in that or not, because again, I've never seen it before. But hello. Hello.
Wow, whenever I look at the skeleton, I'm fascinated. Welcome, I'm Hawes, the assistant director. Since you were kind enough to a visit, I'll give a tour of the museum. The skeleton is of a dragon-type Pokemon. There's a theory that it had an accident when it was flying around the world, and so it became a fossil.
That's a Dragonite skeleton, and they are not a fossil.
And this rock is amazing. It's a meteorite. It contains some kind of energy from space.
Friggin' Wheatley. Or whatever his name is, the one that just shouts space constantly.
Oh, this is an ordinary old stone. It was found in the desert, but other than that, it's old. It doesn't seem to have any value. We only display it because it's rather pretty to look at.
That is true. I think Pokerus was moved in Gen 9 probably because of what was happening in IRL at the time. Probably, actually, yeah, because it did come out around the coronavirus level.
And the Pokemon gym is just beyond here. At the end of the gym, a very strong and kind gym leader is waiting. By the way, the gym leader Nora happens to be my beautiful, beautiful wife.
Alright, keep your thing in your pants. Loud person. But I don't think anyone actually gives you anything in here, so I think all I need to do is just kind of... Yes. Let's do... Praise Lord Helix, become a good Pokemon. Praise Lord Helix, become a good Pokemon. Lord Helix, you failed me. You have failed me, Lord Helix. What do I even name a Pichu? I've never actually properly named a Pichu. I've named it Raichu, but not a Pichu. Because I'm probably not going to use it. Not unless if I need to for any reason. I might have an amazing ability though. I mean, true, but they do change when they evolve. Because even though I can make the settings so that they keep the same ability when they do evolve, I prefer not to because it makes things funnier. I'm gonna call you Babchu. Why? Because it's baby. But at least I know... Level 28, that's quite high. But they are bold nature, poison point. And they don't have an attacking move. So Babchu is kind of useless. Babchu is kind of useless. But let's see, you have a fossil. The dome fossil. I'll need to... Yeah, okay, so I need to remember I've done the helix and the helix and the dome fossil. Now please, more dome. Give us something good. I'm getting a phone call, hold on. I am a mic muted. Whoops. But apologies about that, chat. That was a terrible timing for me to get a phone call. A Dragon Rage, Icy Wind, Imprison, Ancient Power. It'll be level 28 as well, actually. So when we get to that level, we can add it to our team. But oh my god. Lord Dome. You have not failed me today. You have not failed me today. And I never know what to actually name a Kyurem. I never know what to actually name it. Because I used to call it Chasm because of Giant Chasm. 29 against Dragon Breath, so that's actually crazy. Gets this? You know what? You're so right, Link. You're so right. Gets this. Gets this. Getsus. Getsus. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. No. But we have a Timid Nature Kyurem, which isn't the worst thing, actually. But what ability? Oh my god. That is actually not bad. That is actually not bad. And it has Ice Beam, not Icy Wind. Because of the 10% level increase that I did. But that is definitely going to be added to my team when we get to that level. Because I'm not going to use it right now. Because we have another Pokemon to get a encounter for. But I'm only going to put Babchu into my PC. But I just find it funny that I got a phone call right in the middle of me reacting to that, just kind of like I was popping off and then just this thing freaking popped up. But I'll keep it in my team for now so that I know I'm using it when we get to level 28 for our team. Because I like to make my team practically on the same wavelength in terms of levels. And Fantine is actually the highest at the moment, so I can actually bring my others a bit forward. I may as well keep the Lucky Egg to get us some more levels for the thing. And plus as well, actually, if I'm having trouble with this next gym, Kyurem is practically my big ice button. My big ice button. It's practically what they are. But let's go ahead. Oh, hold on. And remember, a full heal. I will happily take a full heal. And you give a TM. Kyurem is the break glass in case of emergency option. Basically, yeah, basically. Yo, traveling trainer, are your Pokemon getting stronger? This might come in handy. Maybe in competitive battling. Maybe in competitive battling, but not in this. A dive ball. Not the greatest move? No. And especially in this generation, because it only got its buff until, like, Gen 6 or 7, I think. I think Gen 7 is when it's got its buff. Rocket Alex with a Metang. Okay. Not really much I can do to this Metang, so I'm just going to spam Psywave like I usually do. In level 17 too, that's a little terrifying. They're definitely going to have Metal Claw as well, because how they begin with it. Magnet Rise. Because I find it funny that Beldum only gets takedown. But Metang and Metagross, if you catch them around like a Beldum level, they will always have Metal Claw and Confusion first. They always will. Okay, I was about to say, please don't crit me. And not gonna lie, I'm glad I hit. Huh. Yippee! I am hearing noises outside my house and I don't care what they are. A tough trainer. Am I really a tough trainer? Yeah, no, Kyurem's a really good legend. I love him. I find it funny though that I think the black and white Kyurems are like better at one of them, so these stats over the other. Which kind of makes sense on why they actually kind of added that in Black 2, White 2. Because I think the black one is more physical and the white one is more special. 90 above defensive stats and 95 speed. Yeah, no, like I say, it's a really good legend. And hi Gobbledor, how you doing? Please don't kill me while I growth up. Oh wait, no, doesn't growth... Oh, I just do... Wait, no, growth just did special attack in the older games, but in this game it does both. Because of the physical special split. Thank God. Because I don't know why, but I find it awkward sometimes when I play games that don't have the physical special split, because it's not something I'm used to. Which I will admit took me quite a bit to get used to with Gala Darkness. Which I will eventually get back into, but obviously this is now in the way of that. Because I don't like doing 2 Let's Plays in one go. Not unless if the other Let's Play is a game that's not Pokemon, because then I don't mind it that way, but... I don't know, it's just me, I guess. And can this big pile of trash stop slapping me? I guess stinking up my beautiful trash. Why is Bite considered a special move? It's because Dark was a special type. Because the best way to think about it, every single type of the evolutions plus Dragon was special in Gens 1 to 3. So that's why Bite was special. Because now. Venomoth. Okay, I'm gonna stay in for you, actually. Probably a bad idea, but we'll see what we can do anyway. Because I don't know if they'll have confusion at this level, but they might do. Because I don't actually know Venomoth's moveset very well. I've, like, never used one. Supersonic, okay. But all I can say about Venomoth is that their sprite is absolutely insane in this game. Like, why do they fly so fast? And now they're flying slower. Haha! We can snap out turn 1, let's go. Doop-dee-dee-doo! Ingrain? No thanks. I am not learning Ingrain because Ingrain basically makes it so that you can't actually swap out your Pokemon, and it's annoying. And I learned that the hard way with the ROM hack that I played being Pokemon Glazed, if anyone knows that one. Let's bring up Fantina up as well. And Baggy, I'll give you the Lucky Egg this time. Because I don't know why, but this is how I train my Pokemon in Gen 5, specifically. I don't know why Gen 5 specifically, but I do. My dumb bot went... What is a Psychic Fangs before it ever existed? When I learned about Bite being special moves before the split. Again, because Psychic Fangs first became a thing in Gen 7 because of it being Bruxish's signature move. And hi, Joltik, little baby. A little baby with airlock. Huh. A tiny little baby with Rayquaza's ability. Gotcha. But I don't know why bringing up Psychic Fan just makes me think like Bruxish is not a good looking Pokemon. And also quite forgettable. Though Watsky is quite a fair bit from some people that I used to know. A relic statue. Okay, well that's something I can sell. I don't know if I can sell it to the mart, but... Actually, wait, no, there's a Maniac that sells them for a lot more than the Pokemart does. Hello? And I know there's a hidden item that I'm missing, so I'll go back to that in a moment. I just have these trainers to fight, and also my encounter here to get as well. Because I'm counting here, and actually inside of the Pinwheel Forest as separate encounters. Anything I like about Bruxish, is it shiny? Fair, honestly, fair. It does have a good shiny. Stomp! Well, let's go, Baggy. Let's go, Baggy. You defeated a palm tree. Rotom, what form? Ooh, the fire one. A palm tree decimated? True. The oven. Which did jag shite to me. See how much a Faint Attack does, actually. Actually, I've also got Headbutt. I forgot about Headbutt. Because that does... I don't know if I'm going to live another Uproar. So I'm going to swap out to Fantina so that we don't get hit by it. They calm down, I don't care. Oh. Thank you for the free lightning rod, even though I don't have a great special move yet. Because I have to rely on TMs and it sucks. Astonish! Bye-bye! You suck! I know what I'm doing. Botany? And even though my special attack increase doesn't affect Psywave, I'm still gonna Psywave. Never mind, I'll get hit apparently. How you doing, Katani? Okay. So, let me attack you. Kinda why? Bruh. I hate through the confusion just to get just to be fully parried. Okay. But this just means I can go back to the nurse and heal up then. I will say though, even though Miss Magius is my starter, they would kind of be my main like sacrifice in my team at the moment. Just because they don't have a great moveset and they're bound to not have one for a while. So they are kind of my death fodder. Because I always feel like it's a good idea to have like a death fodder in the team just in case. Violet Jessica, you're a male. You are a boy. I need to heal. What's your all-time fave shiny? Mine would be Hisuian Zoroark. Mine is shiny Sylveon. Sylveon will forever be my favorite shiny. There is no question about that, I can tell you that at least. But shiny Hisuian Zoroark is really pretty, and I wish I had it because I still don't. And it's annoying that I still don't. Okay. Don't know if there's... Okay, no, there is an item over here. I don't know if there's a hidden item there, though. Huh. Not a bad encounter, if I do say so myself. Okay, Latios, don't kill the bunny. He's also female. Okay. That barely did anything, so we are good. And I don't even think Psywave can crit, so we are practically fine. And I'm gonna do a heal ball, actually. Just so I'm not using too much of my Pokeballs. I hate you. Do a Psywave. Enjoy. What are you enduring? My shiny Alpha Hisuian Zoroark will forever be one of my favorite shiny alphas I've caught. Fair, honestly, fair. You piece of shiz. Return. You actually have that. Nice. Well, please stay in my heal ball. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. Of all that. Of all that. The ears appear to be delicate. If they are touched roughly, it kicks with its graceful legs. No touchy. No touchy. But I'm gonna name it this, actually. And for those who know my friend Val well enough, you will know why. Well, let's have a look at the bunny. They're a naughty bunny. With Poison Touch. Huh. Not terrible. Not terrible. They are possible. They are possible. Tiny mushroom. A tiny little mushroom that I can sell for moolah. An earth plate? I don't even have a ground type yet. Not the best moveset. Yeah, but could be amazing. True, because I could get like return, jump kick. Maybe dizzy punch.
Envoy! It's a baby little envoy!
And now I know. Now I can see where I can get him. Do 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 ba do. I would feel sorry if I can actually hit the damn thing. There we go. But I'm sorry, my little baby. I'm sorry. I have an Eevee me as well in my Tomodachi life, and it's and I love and I love making them interact with the me characters that I have. And I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, that's why I've been missing. I'm stupid. I wasn't paying attention to what was happening in the battle. Oh, okay. With how many sound attacks it's thrown, I'm no longer sorry. True. It was a crit. I knew I was gonna live another one as well. If it wasn't a crit, I would have lived. If it wasn't a crit, I would have lived because it wasn't doing enough damage. The Eevee is pure evil. Now, that is very clearly saying that they're the better Eon. Which in my case is true because Eevee is my child. Who next? Gyarados! Okay, well, I'm officially scared. Rash. Please don't. Okay. I am setting up a growth. I am setting up a growth. Thrash, please don't be a high roll. Are you kidding me? Fucking crit again. Cheryl. The Pokemon from the... Oh, the Pokemon that got named after the raid from last week. Oh my god. No, actually, Flame. I'm bringing out Fantina because Gyarados only has Thrash, so they can't do jack shite to Fantina. They can't do jack shite to Fantina, so we are good. But fudge, dude. Fudge! Oh god, I lost a legend that could have been good if I could actually get it to level 20. Oh god. You're actually hitting yourself like an idiot. 2 deaths to 1 trainer isn't good. Yeah, especially this early in the lock as well. But I will admit, I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset about it. And the reason being is mainly because of their movesets. Because... Let me get Baggy and Fantina up, and I'm keeping Get Sis. And I'll put Emily here just so that I know. And I'll do the Lucky Egg as well. On Baggy for now. Okay, well... That's not the greatest, but what can you do? Yeah, they would have been amazing later on with like Dragon Breath, Psychic, High Vileplume. Fly maybe? But Vileplume, go the hecky away. I have lost 2 Pokemon to a Gyarados. Oh, well, no, 1 to an Eevee, 1 to the Gyarados. Now you're all good there, Selflare. You're all good. We just had a bit of a conundrum, to say the least. Ghost Rider Joe. Apparently Link is now a Ghost Rider. And that's a baby. I am keeping low kick on Baggy, by the way. Yeah, no, that's the thing. If their tackle did not crit, we would have lived. We actually would have lived if they did not crit Maladios. Because I genuinely thought I would be able to actually beat that Eevee just fine if it didn't crit me. But a crit Thrash from a Gyarados on Amoonguss. That one kind of does hurt, because I was actually expecting to kind of use Cheryl and actually be good with them, but I guess they're only good and competitive. I don't know. I'm glad I remembered about the Smash Rock. The Smashy Bros Rock? I don't know. Do-do-do. A lady, Jacqueline? Yeah, well, clearly not a lady. Staryu. I like Staryu, actually. Staryu is not a bad Pokemon. Staryu would download. That... I don't know how to feel about that. Though it did increase attack, not special attack, so I'm okay at the moment. Harden. I always forget Staryu gets Harden, actually. Well, let's go, Baggy. And that is all the trainers from here now. That is all the trainers from in here, and we can probably go to the gym, actually, now, and see if there's any other hidden items that I could be missing. But let's start here with you. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center so that we can do our first 2 deaths in the PC, sadly. Because, like, I don't know why, but I know some people, have the Sticky Bomb, that's free money, true. But yeah, no, I don't know why, but I tend to see some people release their Pokemon when they die, but I don't. I just kind of put them in, like, the final box and just kind of rename the final box to like, something death-related. And by that, I mean... By that, I mean whoops. God, but let's see who we have then. So we have you. You're kind of crap. You wouldn't be bad if I can get you leveled up, actually, so I'll add you to my team. And I will see... I'll give it the experience share. So get some levels on it so we can get ourselves a Nuzleaf. Because that wouldn't be terrible. It does give me a second dog type. But I'm just curious on what ability it will get. Because if it gets something good, I might consider keeping it. I might. Even though that would give my team a huge fighting type weakness. But there's a hidden item on this side over here. Poison Gem. And I don't think there's much in the town that I need to collect, really. Get Anim away. I'm actually trying to remember who I have. But I'll do Snivy so I can get the Miracle Seed for Seed Up. I could have gotten the charcoal, but it's fine. I'm trying to remember because I know there's you. Okay, Lava Cookie, Chomper Berry, Starberry, Relics Band, Rock Incense, Power Herb, Downstrive, and Dragon Fang. The Dragon Fang would have been great to have, actually. Oh well. That would have been great to have for Maladios. I don't think there's a hidden item here. So I think all I need to do is the gym, actually. Unless there's anything behind here. No, there isn't. Okay, fair enough. We'll go do the gym then. Although there is about to be a ad break. But that's fine. That is fine by me. Thank you for the free freshwater, dude. Ah yes, and Tony Tony, a normal type gym. Totally. Totally a normal type gym. You hang around the Green Gym. Yeah, well, I hang around Nuvema Gym. Nuvema doesn't have a gym. What are you saying, Kitty? Poet Kim. Nidorino is a poison type gym. If only we had Latios. But really, the best Pokemon for this gym then is Baggy. Double kick? Okay, we're fine. Salt in the wound? Kinda. When I'm swapping to Fantina so I don't get hit by the double kick. Because I think all they can do to me is Poison Sting. So actually Fantina wouldn't be the worst thing for this gym. But we'll just have to see if we can get some good TMs for Fantina to actually make it good. Oh boy, you actually poisoned me, great. And that is an immediate heal. But level 20 is good to have. Brick Break, ooh. You know what? Get rid of Sand Attack. I kind of rather use it. Not gonna lie, I kind of rather use it. I downlearn Nature Power, which is a really nice move to have, actually. So let's go heal. I do a little bit of the backtracking that I have to kind of do. Although Pokemon games don't technically have backtracking. Really. And Hanagona really has in terms of quote-unquote backtracking. It's just going back to heal your Pokemon if they're, like, very hurt. Not unless if there's, like, a nurse or a doctor, like, in the middle of routes, which thankfully in Gen 5 has a lot of those. Because saying that, I think this is kind of the only game that actively does, like, nurses and doctors in middle of routes. And I like that, honestly. I like that. Because I don't even think Gen 6 did that, and I love Gen 6. But let's go and do the gym. Yeah, true, actually, their flame. True. Sinnoh does have it, like, not terrible, but I don't know. It's a fairy tale about a little boy who met a Pokemon for the first time in his life. He is with a small brown Pokemon. There's a memo. Pokemon trainers, I am the gym leader, Lenora. I actually don't know what voice to give her. I hid 4 memos in this library. Each of them has a question. Can you solve the questions and come find me? Here's the first question. What is the first Pokemon you met in this gym? Nidorino, clearly. The biology of Nidorino. They communicate with each other by movements of their tail. A Patrat raises its tail when it sees an enemy. Like a true meerkat that they are. As I thought, that question was easy. This is the second question. Flame burns inside its body, and it gives off smoke from its head while it runs. What is this book? Someone may be reading it. Ah yes, this lady over here who unsuspiciously turned their head around. I don't know why I'm saying it, but I felt like it. The Structure of a Locomotive. The book that you are reading, so come at me, bitch. Come at me, boy. Author Marilyn. Nidoqueen. We go from a Nidorino to the Queen herself. And I'm gonna do a headbutt because I want to see if I can get a flinch. X defend, okay. Great start. Feint attack. Double kick. And I have to swap again. To be fair, I did say Fantina would be great for this gym. And then, like I say, I have Kuram as the big blue button. But you can't kick me in the shins. That's my job. But do I go back and heal, or do I use a potion? I might just use a potion. Actually, land your Psywave, girl. Actually, land your Psywave, girl. Thank you. Bruh. Poison sting, don't poison me, thank you. I will say though, even though Nidoqueen, and even though Nidoking is better in terms of stats, I prefer Nidoqueen. It's probably because of my feminine bias. Diao was level 14, level 15. They are about to evolve. Correction, they do evolve. Oh wait, yeah, it's level 14 they evolve, not 16, I was wrong. And I keep forgetting it's 14 and not 16. And then again, Grovyle evolves at 16, so I think that's where I got confused. It's the Nipple Man himself. That's gonna be a funny thing for YouTube to hear. Yes. Flame burns. What now? Let's see then. What ability does Nuzlocke get in this? Gluttony. Why do I feel like it normally gets Gluttony? I may be completely wrong on that though. But I'm just thinking, because Fantina is the best answer for this gym, I'm just gonna have them up front. Just so I'm not worried about Baggy dying to anything. Okay. But then that takes you to this one. Children's books, sweets for Pokemon. Puffins. Something that I remember barely even doing in the Gen 4 games. Not just Nidoqueen, also for defensive stats. I was mostly for high defense till I met my favorite Pokemon. Fair! Completely fair. Yes, I can. Now get the hecky out of my way. But at least it didn't take almost 2 hours to get to the gym this time. Venusaur. I'm kind of glad I swapped out from Scraggy. Psywave. Bruh. Sleep powder is a competitive. Nah. And I just find it funny that sleep powder is what I tend to mostly see now. Really? Poison powder? I mean, if anything, poison powder is better than sleep powder in this situation, but I don't want Fantina to die when they're my only option, really, with this gem. Vine Whip, how much will that do? Okay, not a lot. My poison kind of does, the poison kind of does more. Do I not have... I have full heals, actually. But I'll do a super potion. Because from full, Vine Whip will do... just 10! Okay, that's fine. And then that takes it down by like about 6 or 7. 7. Doo-doo. Vine Whip taken by 10. Poison takes 7. Okay, I can live another turn then. I can live another turn. Vine Whip again. Poison again. And this is where I do another Super Potion. I am hitting the wrong buttons like I always do. Side Wave the Soar. Bye-bye. You have another Pokemon? Hunter! I'm gonna die to this, aren't I? We'll see how much an Astonish does. Ooh, that was good damage. Spite, okay. Okay, but we are faster, so Astonish can kill from that range. Let's go. Oof. So far, no casualties in the gym yet. And your last Pokemon is a Quillfish. Let's see what Baggy can do. See what Baggy can do to a Quillfish, because they won't have Intimidate. Bruh! The Quillfish with Imposter? Bruh! That is hecking funny. That is funny. Ah yes, I will speak to this. And then I will go back and heal and come back in to fight the lady. To fight the cool lady, actually, because I actually quite like Nonora. I don't know if I would consider her my favourite gym leader in Gen 5 though, because that's actually Elisa for me. I love Elisa. Because yes, she is annoying with the Amogas. But I love her as a character. I love Elisa. And I forgot I still have my window open. No wonder why I'm cold. But let's do a quick heal and do a quick heal. I'm just glad that there's no poison legends actually, so we won't have to worry about that. Because I'm pretty sure the first poison legends we got were in Gen 9 actually. With the Loyal 3. God, excuse me. Okay. Down we go. Hi, Lenora, how you doing? How's my team looking? Okay, we should be good. And I'll save here, because only you can prevent lost save data, so make sure you save that game before anything crazy goes down. Like something already has, because of those freaking deaths that I wish never happened. But there's not much I can control in terms of Nuzlocke. Welcome! The director of the Nacrene Museum and Nacrene's gym leader is me, Lenora. Well then, Challenger, I'm gonna research how you battle with the Pokemon you're so lovingly raised. God, can you have, like, baby Pokemon? And not anything crazy like Nidoking or whoever else, Scolipede?
Ivysaur!
The trainer before had a Venusaur, this time it was an Ivysaur. How much will a Side Wave do? Oh, bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. I forgot I also gave it an extra Pokemon from the settings as well. Razor Leaf. Wake up! Aw. Razor Leaf again. Wake up. F you. I'm glad we've not had a crit happen yet. Fresh water. And I would super potion, but I don't want to waste him at the moment. Back to full. Razor Leaf, please don't be a crit. Okay. We are fine. Wake up. Thank you. Sine Wave, please land. Thank you. Ooh, good damage. What? The Staff Berry! Huh. Huh. Okay. 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 So this is how you want to play this game, huh? Bruh. So now they have +1 attack. Takedown. Are you... Ugh. Okay, I kind of hope you use takedown again, so I'm gonna heal. Because I will live a takedown. I really want you to do a takedown right now. Come on. Ugh. Chat, I'm doing it. And I'm doing it, chat. The big ice button is coming out! They are coming out! Big boy! Look at the big boy. Look at the big boy. I guess I'll just kill himself. You have another Ivysaur, dude. Come on. I'm just glad I have this big ice button, honestly. I'm happy that I do. Okay, here's your last Pokemon, dude. Or girl. Speak out. Not a bad thing to have, actually, so get rid of Bide for that. Yeah, exactly there, Andre. Exactly. Ekans, really? At least they can't do much to Baggy. At least they can't do much to Baggy, because they only should have, like, Poison Sting and Bite, I think. So yeah, no, they can't do much to Baggy. But I am going to need to heal this turn. Okay, yeah, you're the ace. Fair. Fair, 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 fair. But if I heal back to full, what are you going to do? Acid. That doesn't do much, but I did get a special D drop. Let's rock a Faint Attack. Okay, can you stop critting me? The crits are insane right now. Ooh, but that is an easy 2-hit kill. That is an easy 2-hit kill. Please stop with the acid. That was a crit! Come on, stop with the crits! Yep. Okay, so that's how much an acid does without crits. Okay. We're good then, we're good. Woo! Okay. We lost almost Magius, but that's fine. Because I did say that was the Death Father of our team anyway. I did say it was the Death Father. I have already lost 3 Pokemon in this one episode, dude. What the heck? But hey. We got our second gym badge. We got our second gym badge, and Baggy still lives to this day. That's a good move, bro. That's a good move. I would be so upset if Fantina could actually learn that. And I'm not Scrafty. My Miss Magius was the sacrifice of my team, mainly. Dear!
There, come quickly! Team Plasma is threatening to steal some bones!
What? What's going on? Kitty, you come too. Wee! But that sucks. That sucks that I lost Fantina, but that's fine. At least I can get some levels on Emily. Because if I take the experience share off of you, I can give it to Emily for now. To help them get some levels now as well. Because if I don't, then I won't have enough great Pokemon to be able to use. But I'm surprised that Scraggy, the frailest Pokemon from my team, is the one that lives everything. Now you wait. Enough fooling around.
See you come, Gym Leader. We, Team Plasma, claim this museum's Dragon Skull in the name of Pokemon liberation. Just shit was serious. We'll steal it right before your eyes.
I could have sang Nuzleaf. I mean, true, but I wanted to make sure that I still have a grass type alive at the moment. Because I lost a grass type today with Among Us, so... That's literally just kind of all I'm doing, really. What's going on?
We have to go after them.
Do we now? Do we now? Ha!
Good day, Lenora. Find any good fossils lately?
This is a surprise visit. Are you suffering from artist block again? Kitty, this is Berg. He may not look like it, but he's Castelia City's gym leader.
Just looking for a change of pace. Seems hectic or something around here. What's up?
What's up? This guy? No. Someone just walked away with an exhibit. That's what's up. Oh my god! Like, hi Kitty! What's everybody doing here?
That's it. Nothing got a problem.
And these two are your friends, Bianca and Sharon. Oh, I see. They're trainers. Okay then, let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Everyone, Sharon and Bianca, I want you to stay here at the museum. Berg and Kitty, you two search Pinwheel Forest and get your encounter over there. Got it. Berg, you show the way. I'm counting on you, everyone.
Uh-huh. You're Kitty, is it? Are you raring to round up our robbers?
No. But see, that's the thing, Soulflare. I have TMs randomized. So practically the learn move set for TMs is also randomized. So it is possible that it can actually learn it in this randomizer. And if it could, then I would be upset.
For now, all we need to do is protect the museum, right?
Hey, wait for me! Yeah. But we got Signal Beam, which is honestly a really good move. I love Signal Beam so much. I wish it was stronger though. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts! Oh well. At least we can get an encounter from in Pinwheel Forest though. Because I am someone that counts the exterior and interior as separate encounters. And the biggest reason as to why is because they both have completely different Pokemon that you can encounter. So that is the biggest reason as to why I do. Because I know not many people do, but I'm someone that does. They are Lightning Rod too. That would have been great with Signal Beam, dude. That would have been great. But at least I have 3 biggest Pokemon that I can actually use at the moment, being Lopunny, Scraggy, and Cura. But we shall see who we can get over here. We shall see.
This leads to Pinwheel Forest. If he manages to get off into the forest, he might have trouble.
That sounds like a hedgy thing. And I like hedgies.
Well, you see, there are 2 ways out of Pinwheel Forest. The road that goes straight and the path that winds through the woods. I will take the straight road after them. If they're not there, I'll block the exits. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma is hiding in there somewhere?
I will indeed do that. But I do know that there's trainers actually up that way, so I would like to actually train against him for my Lopunny. Because they do have Return. And Return is easily my favourite normal type move, along with Facade. Champions Kim and Zoe. Granbull and Swanna. Okay. Emily, I might have to swap you out. And I'm gonna swap you out to Gessis. But Baggy, you're gonna stay in and low kick the dog. Airlock. I'm so glad I swapped, actually. But I'm gonna kick that dog! I do a Dragon Rage because I don't care, and kick the dog! Ooh. Oh no. Can I stop losing Pokemon back to back, please? Oh, I should have Ice Beamed the Swanna. I should have Ice Beamed to the Swanna. I need to get my new encounter. I need to get this encounter. But there's a Team Plasma grunt right there that I need to face. Why did they have Aerial Ace, dude? Why did they have to have Aerial Ace? I'm losing Pokemon back to back. I've lost 4 Pokemon today. We're powering through. That's the main thing. And I had a voice crack there. Now, ugh. Stasis, ma'am, has guided. Hi. How you doing, Sandslash? You're not gonna be terribly annoying, are you? I am faster than a Sandslash. We actually got the Poison Touch though, so that's going to be handy. Actually, Poison Touch is really going to help us, actually. That is really going to help us. But I'm going to say this now, though. If Emily ends up living the entire Nuzlocke, I am letting Val know. Ooh, okay, we can get a quick attack off. Well, Poison Touch is really gonna come in handy, actually. That is really gonna come in handy. Level 18. Okay, well, there's not much we can say about the deaths that we end up getting, but we'll send it back. We'll get our encounter. If it's a good Pokemon, I will keep it. If not, we'll see just what happens, really. What encounter we end up getting. Because obviously we still have the Pichu, but they evolve by happiness, so that's kind of why I don't want to use them. And we don't really have another, what's the word? We don't really have another great Pokemon for our team. But I did lose a dog type though, so I can actually happily use Diao now, actually. I can happily use Diao. But yeah, no, because it's like, as much as I would happily go for Darumaka, I don't like that it has Normalize. I don't like that it has Normalize. But what I'm gonna do is I'll give the experience share to Diao, because I kind of need to get the experience on both of them. Alongside whoever this encounter is going to be. I really hope it's something good that we can actually use. Because if so, I'm definitely going to need some time to grind a little bit before we... Yeah, it is, honestly, it is. And that's why I'm not using the Darumaka. Okay, but our encounter in here is... A baby! It's a baby! I like the baby. And it's female too. Well, it's a baby that I can use. Beartick is actually a really good Pokemon. I love Beartick. I'll do a quick attack. Okay, cool. Ooh! That's really gonna help. Ooh. I will take a Speed Boost Cubchoo. I will take a Speed Boost Cubchoo. When it's not feeling well, its mucus gets watery and the power of its eyesight move decreases. Such a sad Pokemon. I love Cubchoo. They're so cute and I would forever give them love. I kind of want a Cubchoo plush now. But what's a good Beartick name? I'm also female Beartick name. Because I tend to do Candice, but that's more so a Frost last name. Hi Golden Shadow. How you doing there, my biggest rival? And I prefer saying biggest rival actually over biggest hater. God, what would I name a Beartick? I've actually never used one before. Actually, no, that's a lie. I used one... God, I actually don't know the last time I actually used a Beartick. But how you doing there, Golden Shadow? No, I spare Bree, is that you? This time I'm using the nurse to heal. And I wish I had a better move for Nuzleaf. Actually, I don't remember seeing if it can learn Signal Beam. Because what do I have as TMs? Not great stuff. Signal Beam is kind of the only good move I have at the moment. And only Emily can learn it. They don't even have great special attack, I don't think. No, I want to give up, game. Thank you. But a speed boost capture is honestly not a bad idea. And now I'll do the experience share on it as well. Because I'd rather get levels on the Cubchoo than the Nuzlocke, because I will agree Shiftry is not the best. I will agree it's not the best. But saying that, okay, it's nice and neutral. Nice and neutral. And now they'll have something else, but we'll see what it is. And actually, saying that, I'm trying to remember something. They evolve at 37. Okay, then. Okay, I'm going to be having it for a while. That's fine. It just means that once I get it to like the 20s alongside Lopunny, we can start using it properly. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, one thing I might do actually when we do Pokemon Black 2 next, I actually might have it so that we actually keep the setting of the Pokemon actually keeping the same abilities. I actually might do that. Hi Gerda, how you doing? I am very weak to fighting type actually, I just realised. Yeah, my team is very weak to fighting. Well. And I probably shouldn't have swapped. And I probably should have ran. But saying that though, that Gerda would have been nice to have. Ooh! Hello? Hi Vermi! Hi Arjem, how you doing? At least I can kill this Arjem, because they're just in the way. That is a new one, yeah, because we've only done the Helix and the Dome Fossil so far. And I'm surprised I still remember that, actually. Dun 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 dun. Let me out of the grass, dude! Oh god, it's... Oh god, it smells around here. This grass is stinky. I need to get out of here. Though I say that my Lopunny has poison touch, so... Apparently everything stinks around here. But hey, we have a new fossil, so that's good. I may as well go do that real quick. Because then that'll give me another level 28 Pokemon to add to my team. That is true, but you never know, Flame. You never know. It could give me, like... Giratina, for all I know. Oh, Huh. Interesting. I actually never knew that. I actually never knew you could actually not appraise a fossil while Team Plasmas are around. Doing a commission sheet while my Switch is charging. Ooh. I hope that's going well. But I can check this ping actually just while this is going on. Okay, it's nothing too crazy. That's a Ferroseed. That is a heckin' Ferroseed. And it won't have Bion Bobs actually. How much will return do? Not bad actually, not bad damage. But I don't want to risk swapping to Kyurem at the moment, so... Pin Missile? Oh, don't start this. Don't start this little shizer. Oh, God. And I've been saying shizer a lot as of late instead of shit. Let's go, Emily. Ooh, good damage. That was a crit. Roll out. I'm surprised it didn't do that before Farseed. Oh god, I don't even know what to call this VOD actually when I put it up on YouTube. No, you're empty-handed. I know you are, because you're one of the first ones that we fight. But yeah, no, getting the experience on Bree would be nice. And you are a normal trainer. God damn it, let me out of this grass. I don't want to find the Stinky. Hi, Anorith. Yeah, no, that is actually new to me, knowing that you can't actually appraise fossils while Team Plasma are here. Hello, fight me, please. No. Fight me so I can get the levels, please. Statler. Not a Pokemon you tend to see a lot of the time. Ugh, God. Return! How much will it do? Decent damage, actually. Let's go, Poison Touch! Stop. Please don't do a lot. Thank you. I am healing. That's a ball. I don't want to steal your Statler. Mainly because I'm not the biggest Statler fan. Like, I don't mind him as a Pokemon. I don't mind Statler as a Pokemon. They're just not really someone I use, I guess is the best way to put it. But I can return again because we actually do decent damage with it. Yippee! Hypnosis. Bruh. And I have a full heal at least, actually, so I could use that. Hi, Moon Echo! Breeze level 16. I may as well go back to the nurse, because I'm still pretty close to it. I'm suffering, to say the least.
_Hawk gifted a tier 1 sub to Snowy _Moon Echo. They have given 64 gifts.
Yeah, I feel with Drought. It doesn't really help it because it doesn't get fire type moves. Not even Fire Punch. And actually it doesn't get any of those moves, not even Bullet Punch. But 4, thank you for the gifted sub to Moon. Okay. Let's actually see if we can get past this, shall we? Hopefully without any deaths and without any encounters! No. And that's a repaying for somehow. I know, right? Do 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 do. And that's another experience share. Actually, I'm kind of glad I got that. Because I would not mind getting some levels on... Because I would not mind getting some levels on Diao at the same time. So I may as well. And I will do a quick save here just so that I don't lose any of this progress. Because even though I did just lose 4 Pokemon... It's whatever. But we just gotta keep going. And I hate that you can see me here. You take care of yourself there, Moon. Writer Marcellus. Baby. Thank you for the gifted sub to Vermi.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Vermilion79. They have given 65 gift subs in the channel.
Sometimes I wonder how much money you have for. And just because you're so generous with your gift subs. Me and Shao? Okay. I'm massively weak to fighting, but... And I just realized I have 2 Archetypes in my team. It's fine. Ugh. And if anything... Ah! Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know for future reference. Me and Shen with Intimidate. Okay. Okay, but at least we didn't take too much damage there. But fighting types really wreck my team right now. Oh, Cherish Ball. Handy. Handy, handy, handy. And I actually knew that there was a trainer there. Because I know Gen 5 way too well and I love it. Slugma! Do a return. Because return is literally the best normal type move in my opinion. Like, it's kind of the best thing that Lopunny has. Though it is tempting to see if I can give it Signal Beam. It is tempting. Dun 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 da da da. Thank you for the free berry. I'm kind of just relying on Lopunny to kind of help me through this forest right now. Because I did say that my goal is to get to Castelia. Not do its gym, but at least get to Castelia. Pupitar. Okay. Okay. So this is kind of an odd choice. But I'm bringing in Diao. And there's a reason as to why I am. That's fine. But there's a reason as to why I'm bringing out Diao. Because Nature Power should become like Energy Ball or something. Seed Bomb! Nice and stab and nice and one-shot. Let's go, Diao. Let's freaking go, Diao. Fury Swipes, always handy to have that. Get rid of Bide, because I hate using Bide. It's one of my least favourite moves. But now that I know that it becomes Seed Bomb, actually, I could actually use it. I can actually use it for this, for the forest. But one thing I will do, I think, off camera, is I might get a little bit of some levels on Bree. I'm really happy Silcoon is not my encounter. But yeah, no, I think I'll get some levels up just to kind of get myself on par as to where my Scraggy was before, which I think was like level 21, 22 around there. So we're pretty close to it, but Bree is definitely going to need all the levels that I can possibly get. And quite frankly, having 2 experience shares actually kind of helps me. Performer Daniel with the Gligar. Ooh. Now that's a good Gen 2 Pokemon right there. I love Gligar, dude. Why does everything have Airlock in this randomizer? Pardon. Not gonna lie, it's tempting to keep Quick Attack. Knock off. You're knocking off my Lucky Egg, you bum. And they also have Quick Attack. But bye-bye! Okay, that's not a trainer, but is there... No, there isn't. Okay, fair enough. There's still some hidden items I know that I don't know about still. I would love to learn about them because I love Gen 5. It's my favourite generation. With the Gen 2 and 6 right behind. Schoolboy Robin, what do you have? Doggo! Let's see how much a return does on this defensive turtle. Okay, not terrible actually. But Poison Touch coming in clutch. The withdraw does not bother me. Return. Decent damage still. Curse. It's cursing upon us. Do another return, see how much that does. Okay, that's not terrible. But if I do a quick attack next turn, then that will kill at least. Quick attack! And that actually didn't kill, but the poison will kill it. I'm actually happy that I have Poison Touch. It's actually not a bad thing to have. Nah! Toko, use curse. And it's literally like the friggin' dog food, or just like... just like the speak! Fuck! Good boy! Okay, but save stating here. There's a TM I can get there, actually. Hold on. I want to see what that TM is. Go away, you terrify me. I'm glad I'm fast so that I can easily run away. Thank you. Hello? Woo! Okay, hello. Hi there, you beautiful being. Hi there, you beautiful being. I kind of wish you were my encounter now. Ooh! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yippee! Dia with the pedal dance. Very nice to have. Very nice to have. I don't even normally get pedal dance, which I find funny. But let's get the hecky out of here. God damn it, of course it's the last patch. It smells around here. Okay, now I'll actually do a save state, because having Petal Dance will actually help out a lot. Then my nature power does become Seed Bomb. And it smells like wasted potential. True, honestly. Like, Skuntank, it's not a bad Pokemon, but there's better Poison Darks. Namely Drapion. Florentino. Venomoth. I don't know why I'm thinking Bug type kind of scares me, but that's mainly just on Nuzleaf that it scares. Ooh. Okay, yes, a Venomoth does get confusion. I was right. Barbirch, that doesn't scare me. Nice and one shot. Who's last? Bruh. I could have done this battle in my sleep. Why was I worried? Why was I worried? Fine, take his stupid skull. Yippee! We got the Dragonite skull. So the dream our king had, the dream we had, won't come true. Oh god, what's this one again? I forget the name. Gorm.
Who are you holding up, fellow subject of our king?
Gum of the Seven Sages. I modified that the skull which we went so much trouble to obtain was stolen from us so easily.
It's not important. We can afford to abandon the dragon skull. According to the results of our research, this is not the legendary Pokemon for which Team Plasma was looking. It is completely unrelated. But we will not allow anyone to disrupt our plans and get away with it. We will fix it so never interfere with us again.
This could have been like wasted potential of like actually being able to fight Gorm in the game. Because you never do, you never fight Gorm. Then again, you don't really fight many of the Seven Sages.
Oh sweet, the bug Pokemon are getting all worked up, so here I come. And what do I spy with my little eye? This important looking guy. Are you here to have your friends? Who am I defeated?
Kitty! Bug! The others didn't have anything, and who are you supposed to be? Is this guy the big bow wows?
I am one of the Seven Sages of Team Plasma. Get this, another of the Seven Sages will liberate Pokemon with words alone. The remainder of the Seven Sages have ordered their compatriots to take Pokemon with full force, but the odds are little against us now. To you, the bug Pokemon use a bug, and the normal Pokemon use a Lenora. I say, know your enemies, know yourself, and need not fear the result of 100 battles. This time we shall retreat quietly. To secure the liberation of Pokemon, we will steal Pokemon from trainers. Even though you are gym leaders, we will not tolerate any further obstruction from you. In any case, we will settle this someday. I hope you are looking forward to that time as much as I.
Spoilers for the league. That speedy bunch. What are you planning to do, Berg? Are you going to chase them?
We got back to stolen skull, and if we corner them, there's no telling what they might do. I think I'll be heading back.
Well, I'll be waiting for your challenge at Castelia City's Pokemon Gym.
Indeed, I'm certainly looking forward to it too.
Kitty, I'll take that skull back if you please. Thank you so much. I will give you this Dawnstone. Moonstone. I always forget it's Moonstone for some reason. That is a Moonstone. Some Pokemon evolve when you use this item on them, like Mana. Take care of yourself. I will take care of myself as I quickly go back to Nacrene City and hopefully not worry about too many trainers on the way back, because I know there are some. I don't want to. You're a trainer. Look away, please. Look away. Look away. Look away. Look away. Look away. You fudge. I didn't want that to happen, but whatever. Dancer Florentino.
Gruck, gruck. Gruck, gruck.
I will always love Krokorok, dude. Always love him. Damn. Lopunny is already killing everything, dude. I love it, dude. But we can go indeed check the skull fossil. And then we can at least head on over to Castelia. Really. But yeah, no, then we can at least head over to Castelia, do a bit of exploring, and then probably stop there, actually, for now. Because we've done quite a fair bit in the span of these 2 hours. And there is about to be an ad break as well, so I'll go a little bit longer just so the ad break can be done and we can still at least get to Castelia within good time. And hi, Grovyle. It's not just me who thinks Grovyle has a weird-looking sprite in this game, right? That and I want to play more Tomodachi Life. That is also true. I love the game, honestly. I don't think I'll love it this much, but I actually do. Okay. Oh, dang it, you have friggin' eyesight of a monkey as well. That's a sentence that's probably not even true. Syringa, oh boy. I am but a little bit terrified of this, and I'm gonna heal actually, just to be on the safe side of things. And I could do with more potions actually, so it's probably a good thing I'm heading back to the Nacrene first. Because even though we're not gonna have to worry about trainers on the way up to Castelia... Why do you have Fury Swipes? Okay, you've only hit 3 times, that's fine. Okay, return. Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought it would, but Ursaring is a bit of a bulky bear. They are a little bit of a bulky bear. Okay. That's fine. We can quick attack it. I actually don't know how many hours I have in my Tamagotchi life. Okay. So let's heal with the nurse. And let's see what this skull fossil is real quick, because then we've done this... Because then after this we've done the helix, the dome, and the skull. Which I'll need to try my best to remember for the future days of this. Are you 50 hours? Fucking hell! Okay, but can I do it now? Yes, I can. Cool. Okay. I will turn the skull fossil back into a Pokemon. I hope it's something good we can actually keep on the team and actually be an answer to fighting types. I mean, it's an answer. It is indeed an answer. That is something at least. They're not the best Gen 1 Psychic type. But I will take it. I will take it. I think I might have Tomodachi soon. You should for me, it's really good. I recommend it. And I'm someone that never played the original Tomodachi life, so I don't know what it's like. But I don't know. But what do I name a Hypno? I don't know why I was the first thing that came to mind. But let's see, so Hypno is impish nature with damp and not a great nature. Not the best in nature, but if I can get like Zen Headbutt or something, then that wouldn't be terrible. So you know what? I will keep it in my team for now. Because it's definitely an answer to fighting types, because I have a huge weakness to it at the moment. But let's see. I would like to at least get to Castelia and at least do a little bit of exploring. Not entirely, because there is a Team Plasma moment that we have there as well. But I want to explore as much as I can at least, so that then next time I will do a little bit of grinding off camera, and then because I'm trying to think what because I think it's 23 or 24 usually Berg's aces, so they're at least going to be like 25, 26 near enough, so probably not a bad idea to get my team up to level 26 probably, just in case. But I always love this bridge. It is my favourite bridge in the game. It's so pretty. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Ba da da ba ba da ba 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 ba. The ship. This whole entire bridge helped the ad break finish. You know what? Good. And actually, there was an NPC I forgot to speak to get the quick law from them. But we made it to Castelia City. And the first thing we can do is, I believe it's you I speak to. Yeah. And I want to get Pan Sage. Because we need the Leaf Stone to get a Shiftry. So that's why I wanted to come to this guy. Because then once we get some good moves, because I can get like Powder Dance, Nature Power, Night Slash maybe. Or heck, even Feint Attack. Just some good moves on Nuzlocke so that I can then evolve it and hopefully had a good use of a Shiftry. Speak to you to get you out of the way. Do a quick heal. But I will say though, even though we've had a lot of casualties, it's not been the worst thing, I guess, because Mopinay's really helped come through. Really. They've really helped come through. I need some super potions, so give me 9 for now. I could do with some Great Balls as well, but I want to see what this guy sells. A Dubious Disc, Max Potion, Big Root, Leaf Stone. I could have bought it from here. But I got it for free instead. Power Anklet, Egg Speed, Quick Claw. But I can get that for free as well. But I'll get myself some balls anyways. Because I could do with some balls anyway. Thank you for the free permeable. And let's do a little bit of exploring around town. Because I've already been on that pier. Let's see what's along this pier. There is some trainers we can fight as well, actually, but I can do that next time, I think. Because, you know, there's like this building right here, which I'm not going to go into. But saying that, I could kind of leave exploring the town for next time, as well. Because my goal was kind of just to make it here. Really, after all that happens. So I can at least do a little bit of grinding off camera. And then next time we can start off with exploring Castelia City and doing some... practically some battles and see if we can deal with the Team Plasma here as well, so... You know what? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, actually. And we completely have a completely different team from what we had last time. And it's possible that I might actually put Cubchoo in the PC as well, so that I'm not dealing with 2 ice types in my team. But I don't know, but I'm saving there, so that I know where I am. But yes, I think that's a good enough spot to end off today's stream, I think. So that's a pretty successful day 2, I would say. Day 3 will happen either this Thursday or next Tuesday. Probably next Tuesday though, because I have other plans for Thursday. Because I'm actually able to stream on this Thursday for once, thank God. But yeah, no, so I'm gonna end it off there then for now. So thank you all so much for coming out as apparently I cannot speak during my outro. What a great way to end the stream, right? But no, thank you all so much for coming out and watching, as per usual. As I did mention, there is going to be another stream on Thursday. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but I do have some plans on what I can do. So I will see what I'm in the mood for at the time. But until next time, you'll take care of yourself. And above all else, just... yeah, but above all else, you'll have a good rest of your day. So until then, and until next time, you all take care. And I will need to remember it's around this time for the highlight VOD to actually be put onto YouTube, so yippee. But nah. You all take care, and I will see you on Thursday for another stream. Most likely before Mike's stream